Hey guys, this video is all about solving the 2x2 Rubik's Cube. Now, many of you might be thinking, what's the point of me uploading this video on the 2x2 tutorial? And even if I did, why did I upload it after the 3x3 tutorial upload and not before it? Well, there are two things. I wasn't really thinking of uploading a 2x2 tutorial at first, but then I thought there are some people in this that cannot solve the 2x2 Rubik's cube, or they might have some doubts or difficulties while solving this cube. So after some time of thinking, I just decided, what the heck, let's just make a tutorial on it. Who cares, right? So for those of you who have seen my 3x3 video, this video should be pretty easy for you, right? So maybe if you want to, you can skip to the part where I just solved this cube, maybe just go through the entire video. But for those of you who have never even touched a cube, this is the video for you. Alright, if you have watched my 3x3 tutorial, I'm pretty sure you know about the rotations that are followed, because whatever rotations I have shown in the 3x3 tutorial is applied same for here. But for those of you who don't have a single idea of how the rotations of the cube work, let me just tell you about it once, right? So as you know, we have 6 faces with 6 turning points here. So let me just tell you the rotation notes that we're going to follow for solving this cube. This is the right layer. If you turn it up, it's R. If you turn it down, it's R prime. If you turn the left layer up, it's L prime. If you turn it down, it's L. Turn the top layer towards the left, it's U. Turn it towards the right, it's U prime. Turn the bottom layer towards the left, it's D prime. Turn it towards the right, it's D. Now this is the front layer. Turn it towards the right, it's F, and turn it towards the left, it's F prime. Turn the back layer towards the right, it's B prime. Turn it towards the left, it's B. So these are the rotations that we are going to follow for this cube, because I'll be providing you with 1 or 2 algorithms that you'll need to solve this cube, especially for the last layer, right? So make sure you learn them, because they are going to come in handy. Alright, once you remember the rotations that I have just told you, just go scramble up that cube and we'll go ahead and solve it. Once you get your cube scrambled up, the first thing we are going to do is to solve one face of the cube along with the first layer. So how we're going to do this? Let's just solve the white face first, because it's really convenient for the beginners. And make sure while solving the white face, the first layer of the cube is solved. Like for example, if you have a white corner here, the green face should be here, so that you know they are connected. And since we have another colored face here, so we'll just have another white corner which will have the orange colored, for example, as per the BOGR combination that is followed in the cube. So we'll have the similar type of face connected. So that's how you solve the first layer of the cube along with the white face. So technically you get like three cases for inserting corners. Like inserting corners, the way like you're going to solve the first face and the first layer of the cube. Alright, so let's look at these two corners here first. Let's just look at this way. We have a white and blue corner and another white and blue corner, except they have orange and red as the third face respectively. So these two white faces are joined, but we just need to join this blue face with this one. So what you're going to do, since this is on the left, let's just bring this face on the right. Because why we did this, because when we join them, you can see the faces are connected, and this is how we are going to like solve the first layer of the cube. Alright, so let's just go on and see the case here. So we have a white and red and green corner here, and another white and red corner is here. So let's just bring this corner piece here. Alright, so this white face needs to come here. So once you do that, the corner will automatically come in place. Right, so what you're going to do, just to insert this corner here, keep the white face on the right side and do. Alright, so that inserts the corner up, and the same we can do for this corner piece, since we only have the last corner piece here. Right, we have to insert this here. Just do the same algorithm that I just showed you, and that solves up the first layer and the white face. Alright, while solving the first layer corners, you won't necessarily get the same cases that I just got, right? There are like two other different cases which I need to show you right now. The one case is that you have this correct corner above the correct slot in which you need to insert it, except you have the white face in front of you instead of the right. So what you can do, it's just called a sledgehammer, alright, to insert this corner here, right? This goes as following. And you can see the corner is inserted here without missing the other corner pieces. Another case you can get is when you have the corner piece above the correct slot. Instead you have the white face not on the front, not on the right, but on the top, right? So what you need to do, first bring the white face either on the front or the right side, whatever feels convenient to you, or just follow this algorithm to just remove this white face up from the top. Alright, just do this. And there you go, you have the white face in the top layer instead of being on the top. What I mean to say is just is not on the top face anymore, you have on the side. So you can just insert the corner like a general case, which we have covered. Alright, just keep in mind that while solving the corners, make sure they are flipped correctly. As you can see here, it's in the correct slot but just twisted, you know. So what you're going to do, first take this out like this. And then bring it back up above the slot, and you can see we have the general case which we have covered. So basically you need to take out the wrongly inserted corner on the top and then just go on solving it like any other general case that we have covered. So we need to bring it on the side, so just bring it on the side and then insert it. So there you go, you have the first layer and the white face solved. Alright, the next thing we are going to do is to solve the top face, right? So it's just really a simple procedure, nothing complicated. If you guys have seen my 3x3 video, I'm pretty sure you know how I just solve the yellow face by performing an algorithm on the twisted corners when the edges were solved. But for those of you who are not familiar with that, I'll just show you an algorithm that helps you solve the yellow face without any confusion. Alright, so let's just choose a corner which is not twisted correctly. For example, this one. This yellow face should be on the top, alright? Now, how you can do that? Just choose this right layer, because we are going to work mostly with the right layer and the bottom layer, right? So do this algorithm until and unless you don't have the yellow face on the top. And as you can see, you have the yellow face on the top. Now, once you're done with that, just look at if you have any other unsolved corners, and I'm sure you have other unsolved corners if you have the first layer just jumbled up, right? So to solve this other corner, instead of just twisting the whole cube, just bring this corner in the same position as the previous one which we were correcting, because you know, if you just turn on the whole cube, you'll solve up your entire solved layer pieces which you just did before. And then once you bring your unsolved corner, next unsolved corner to be precise, just do the same algorithm until you have the yellow face on the top. And there you go, you have the yellow face solved. Now just make sure that this algorithm not just only works for 2 unsolved corners, it can be either 3 unsolved corners or 4 unsolved corners. It's really up to the case that you get. Alright, just follow the same procedure just as I showed you, and you'll get the yellow face pretty much solved, or any other top face that you have choose to solve. Now we have come to the last step of the 2x2, that is solving the last layer corner pieces of the cube. Now as you can see, you already have 2 corners solved and 2 of them unsolved. It really just needs one algorithm to work, alright? So it's really not that complicated. Now just make sure if you have none of the corners solved, that's perfectly fine. The algorithm which I'm going to show you right now, you can just apply that and you'll get 2 corners solved already, and then you can re-perform the same to solve the entire cube, right? Now if you have 2 corners solved, just keep those 2 corners solved on the right side and perform this algorithm. And there you go, you have all the corners solved, and now you have solved the 2 by 2 Rubik's cube completely. It was really a simple tutorial on this cube, as this cube is not that hard. Anyone can understand this quickly, and maybe, I don't know, master it under like 3 days or something. That's my experience. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I mean, it's not supposed to be fun because I guess it's really short and it's just on a 2 by 2, right? But then I made this video for those who can't solve it, right? So I just really want to help them in case they have any doubts while solving the cube. So for any questions related to cube solving, post it in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.